in PNC Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show.
Leading off
Here's
tonight for
Marwin
Houston, second baseman Marwin Gonzalez.
And the first pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, that 500 is like the magic number. Now, they won their last game. Now they're 1 under 500. If you get the 500, you feel like, okay, now we can start to build something special. But you got to get to that 500 mark. That's why this game is so important. They win today, they're at 500.
Here's George Springer, and he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. Now big roundhouse curveball in there for strike one. Has a look, now the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third
at the plate, Corey Dickerson. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. And he takes ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Squared that one up just a little late.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location. Right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Pollard has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And the throw in gets away from him. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Batting fourth.
So striding in, Carlos Correa. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Fastball too high to start him out here 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Here's Gregory Polanco. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Gregory Polanco.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Bregman has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. He carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Travis Shaw. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s.
Josh Reddick.
Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Jose Abreu. Batting average for him entering play stands right at 280. Lifted in the air to right field. On the move is Peterson. And that's the second out of the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him. Currently sitting in the high 320s. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here's the 0-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
See what happens when you work fast, you stay aggressive, and you come right after guys. Man, you get great results. 2 quick outs, and now he's 0-2 on this hitter.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Hit on the ground is short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Here's Jock Peterson now. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Peterson
sends that one out of play for strike one. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Needed a sand wedge for that one. Swung on and missed. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Line towards center field. Springer is right there. One down. Josh Bell the next to hit. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman is over, and he tucks it away for the second out. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And this one runs a little too far in. Ball two. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. Just have to.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. So stepping in, Brian McCann hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
The difference maker in this outing than others is the two-seamer. He's doing whatever he wants to do with that ball. It's moving all over the place.
1-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen on the move. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Into the box now, Alex Bregman. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in for his second at bat, Marwin Gonzalez. He singled his last time up. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Line drive to left. McCutchen is going to have room. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The windup and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. Line drive to center field. Springer patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Brandon Drury will bat next. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. That's over but low. It's a ball and a strike. Look into McCann. The 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Here's John Jaso now. The average just a few ticks shy of 300 for the season, so perhaps a hit or two in this one could put him up over the top. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
A high fastball is in there.
1 strike.
The 2-1 on its way. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Swing, strike 2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 here in the early going. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around. Striding in once again, George Springer will begin things here against Jamison Tyone.
Number 4, George Springer.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Peterson has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance? Corey Dickerson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. At the plate, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Fastball called for strike 2. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul.
Oh, that is too good a pitch to throw right there. 2 strikes, a fastball right in his wheelhouse. He missed it. He probably won't get another one like that again.
Takes this the other way to right. Peterson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Right fielder.
Digging in to try it again. Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball 1-0. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you could bet he's not going to hold back.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Now here's a ball hit in the air to straightaway right field. This ball's got plenty of carry to it, and it is out of here. Striding into the box, Jose Abreu. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Bell has got it, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, A.J. Pollock. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Too high. Ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make him swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Striding in, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Here's Jock Peterson now. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And the Pirates are in the hit column. Josh Bell the next to hit. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
He's getting a little shaky trying to close this inning out. Look, he gives up a base hit. Then he almost hits the guy right here. Got to take a deep breath, throw strikes.
And he chased it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Evan Gattis now standing in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The designated hitter, Evan Gattis.
Hit hard on the ground to first. Bell scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. To first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Now at the plate, Alex Bregman comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
He went with the off-speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
And this is fouled at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Reddick is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Hit out toward second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting,
Stepping in, Brendan Drury. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Marwin Gonzalez.
Grounded back up the middle. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Center fielder.
Here's George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Ready for another shot now. Corey Dickerson. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning. Here's John Jaso now. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
John Jaso.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2, and that one stayed too low apparently.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
Look out, that one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And Jaso swings and misses as he's down on strikes for the first out. Ready once again, Gregory Polanco. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ground ball sent back up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Ready for another chance? A.J. Pollock. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. That's it to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now at the side is. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
Carlos Correa.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And another foul ball. Drilled to the left side, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Pollock. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And that misses ball 1. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Bell is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Digging in to try it again, Evan Gattis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
This has been an interesting game to watch. I mean, he's less than 60% of the time he's throwing that first pitch for strikes. So he's been having to throw stress pitches almost to every hitter.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit. The relay. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first.
The catcher, number 16.
Digging in
Brian
once again,
McCann.
Brian McCann. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Your attention, please.
So
Now
they'll make a matchup
Pirates.
move here. And
Number 12, Reggie Kimball.
first pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Grounded to the right. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Travis
Leading off
Shaw
for
will
the
try and
Pirates.
get something started in the
Third
home
baseman.
half of the 7th.
Travis.
And he
Shaw.
swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's throwing first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
And he is out on the tag. Striding
The
in
right
once
fielder,
again,
number 31,
Jock Peterson.
Jock
1 for 2 on his line so
Peterson.
far in the game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. Digging in the
First
switch
baseman,
hitter,
number
Josh
55.
Bell. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
And strike 3 called as he says you got to be. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex
Leading off for the
Bregman.
Astros.
Third trip to the
Third
plate for
baseman,
him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Peterson has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning. So digging in now,
number 9,
Marwin Gonzalez.
second baseman,
He got on top of one and was a ground out
Gonzalez.
victim last time. Pitch popped up. Calling for it, Bell. 2 down. So striding forward now,
Number 4,
George Springer. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this
Your
point.
attention, please.
Oswaldo.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 0, Oswaldo Trujillo.
Into the windup and the pitch. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Hits this one hard the other way, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Around first, digging for two. And now he'll get into scoring position with two away. In now, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line drive to center field, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
And he takes a cold strike one. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Making the play over there is Abreu for the first out.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Adam Frazier. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
And that misses 1-1.
That's an interesting pitch right there. Let's see if that throws him off a little bit. He's been on a pretty good roll. He can't let it upset him. Just get back in the groove right here.
A cold strike on the inside corner. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Brandon Drury will bat next. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ball 2 now. The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Carlos Correa.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now here's the drive out to right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Josh Reddick.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out. Into the box, Jose Abreu. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0.
Man, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Bell has room in foul territory, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. From the belt, the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get it.
In just a sec, as this ball is driven into the outfield. This should score 1, maybe 2. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Evan Gattis now standing in. Last time through was a base hit.
Evan Gattis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to right. Peterson has a read on it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they're not going to get him at third base either. It's a sac fly and an RBI.
Number 16, Brian McCann.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock on the run. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Third baseman number 2.
So stepping in, Alex Bregman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Digging in, John Jaso. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Felipe.
Catcher. John Jaso.
Francisco Cervelli will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth, and they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Springer. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Gregory Polanco. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Manuel Alfonso will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. A.J. Pollock is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and with that, the Bucks are down to perhaps their final strike of the ball game. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched.